Welcome to the Bill
Bert
podcast.
Wait, you do the pod, I'll do the cast. So you say it again.
Welcome to the Bill
Bert
podcast. Yeah, that has to be the intro. That's got to be the intro. What's going on? So I'm gonna be straight edge now, dude.
I like it, Bill.
I don't know how long I can do it because there was like I forget what I was watching the other night. I was just kind of like, man, I wouldn't mind just having like a little edible, but it was starting to become like booze for me.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same problem. Is if it's in the house, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna do it. You got cookies in the house, I'm eating cookies.
Yeah, me too.
You got kale in the house, I'm eating kale. So I just gotta, you got a whole drawer. Yeah, some of these fucking gigs, they give you a bag full of weed now, and then that's just sitting there. And your wife doesn't let you get a surfboard. You need to take the edge off.
I smoked a joint that night, and then passed out in my daughter's room. And
dude, that's your catchphrase. You tell this story, I'll tell you, and then you ended up. Yeah, I'll tell you, I smoked a joint that night. Okay,
I smoked a joint that night.
No, I'm already coke after that argument.
I'm already fantasizing about. I have a trainer. I've been working out with a trainer, and so I have a trainer at 4:00 today. And I was Googling George Lopez, and I saw a picture of him smoking a cigar, and I went, "Oh, I'm having a cigar tonight. I'm having a cigar tonight." And then when he said, and we were playing golf for the first time, and we cracked those silver bullets, those Coors, I went, "Ooh, I got Coors in the fridge. I'm gonna have a Coors and a fucking cigar." And it's windy out. I love smoking a cigar in the wind, so I'm gonna go bust my ass with my trainer. And
Why
then
in the wind?
What? I love smoking cigars in the wind.
What is it about the wind? It's hard
I
to
don't
light.
know, man. It's to watch the smoke come out of your mouth and just dance away. I love it. I love it. I can romanticize any way to catch a buzz. I was gonna say, you just painted a picture there, man. I like that. Oh, I can't watch Michael Jordan smoke a cigar and not want a cigar immediately.
Oh, dude, that was the hardest. What about not drinking whatever he had in that little the right glass for that scotch that was just sitting there, and he was telling his whole fucking basketball life story, and then in the end, I'm lighting this and I'm drinking that because I'm the greatest that ever fucking did it. I love that documentary,
dude. I watched a interview he did with Cigar Aficionado, and I think you might have told me about it. Someone told me about it, and he smokes one cigar, and then the guy goes, "I got this one too," and he's like, "We'll smoke both of them." And I was like, "You're smoking 2 cigars back to back?" And he's like, I need something to drink. And I was like, "Oh, his life is fucking perfect. Like, he just gets to do him all day long." I was like, I fucking, not that I'm holding back at all, but
that was my favorite line Joe DeRosa said last week. He just, Bert, it's great to see you finally cutting loose.
Dude, DeRosa's podcast with Sal Vulcano, when they were talking about Sour Patch Kids today versus Skittles, and I could not stop laughing because
it's how mad, the passion.
They get so upset.
Did you see the mozzarella sticks versus the fucking chicken wings?
No.
Oh my God. Joe was so fucking mad. He's gonna say you're crazy. They don't have like mozzarella stick nights. It's wings nights. You're crazy.
Mozzarella stick nights.
And then one time Sal was going off on the fucking whatever the two shakes are.
Shamrock Shake and the McFlurry.
Yeah. And he's like, I'll tell you right now, because a McFlurry can take a fucking walk. McFlurry can take a fucking walk. It's going off. And I actually get into it, and I actually have like an opinion. It's like watching Fox and CNN, but it's about food.
Dude, I watched them talk about Sour Patch Kids. Now, I'd never had any I never liked sour things my entire life. Never liked sour things. And I go on vacation. Very beginning of the pandemic, I take the girls to Arizona in an RV. And Isla says, go into the store when you go to get gas, grab some Sour Patch Kids. And I said, I had the exact conversation those two were having. I said, what's the lure of a Sour Patch Kid? Like, so what, you get over it? Like, you can overcome the taste and then you get the good stuff?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, some people like sour stuff. And I was like, no one does. And they're like, well, we do. And Bill, I am addicted to Sour Patch Kids. I started eating them that week. And then when we were on the tour bus, we had these edible mints. I would crush up these edible mints and pour them on the Sour Patch Kids. And then I'd have marijuana Sour Patch Kids dusted with marijuana on the bus. And I would eat bags of them.
You are a chef at heart. You're always doing that. Hey, you ever have this Heath bar? Dude, I take a Heath bar, I put it in the oven with some Fritos. It's just like, what the fuck? I will say this, though. As far as that, as we're promoting the show, and Joe was nice enough to come on last week, even though he opened his big fat trap. How long would Joe last in the mob? Fucking 3 days? Big fucking idiot. I would say between the mozzarella sticks and the chicken wings, I gotta go the sticks all day long.
Oh, a good mozzarella stick. Oh, come on. With a little bit of ranch and some marinara. That's the greatest
I like the marinara sauce. I'm not into the ranch, but dude, that thing, when it's the perfect level, like there's nothing worse than an underdone one in the over. That person that hits that sweet spot.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't think that like wings can wings, I don't know, they're fucking messy.
I love wings also.
I like wings too. But like, if I got to choose between the two, man, I got to go the sticks. I don't want to do their show here, but I was just curious as what you thought.
Oh, I'm a big mozzarella stuff, but my problem is, my daughter said to me the other day, like, yeah, you got a problem with pizza. Like, I have a problem with pizza. Like, when I order pizza, I order an extra box.
I order pizza? You saw you just finished one.
I order extra boxes of it. And I make sure we have lots of leftovers because, man, I can murder pizza.
Yeah.
Murder.
Okay, you get a large cheese pizza, right? How many slices can you do?
Oh, the whole thing. Yeah. I do the whole thing.
And the crust, you can get the crust down?
I do the crust. Bill, because
that's cheating. You don't do the crust. That's fucking cheating.
Yeah, we got 6 pizzas the day we got down to the Hotel Del Mar. 6 pizzas. They got great pizzas down there. 6 pizzas. We had maybe three pizzas left. I woke up in the middle of the night. I swear to you, I got pretty loaded, smoked a joint that night, woke up in the middle of the night, and I had put a pizza in my pocket of my pajamas.
Oh, Bert.
I pulled it out in the middle of the night. Took a bite and threw it on the side counter. Leanne goes, we wake up the next morning. She goes, what is all over your side of the bed? No one, I found a piece of pizza in my pocket last night. She was like, what the fuck?
Bert.
I got a problem with pizza.
You need an intervention. That is like some junky shit. Just sitting there like fucking. Oh my God. We
should probably wrap this up. I got a class.
I do 4. I always say I'm going to have 2 slices. Then I'll have 4. Occasionally, then I'll come back, double back, and I'll get maybe the 5th one. But I can't do a whole pie. Not out here. There's no pizza out here good enough to do the whole pie. But back east, there's a bunch of spots in Massachusetts, just because I grew up out there, that I know that I could definitely do it. And in New York, because I live there, there's a lot of places.
Oh, if you go into Ben's, what's your order? If you go to Ben's,
Ben's Pizza.
Yeah, what's your order?
Okay, all right. Those are happy days. All right, you just got to have a plane just to have a plane.
Yeah, of course.
And if they got a pepperoni mushroom, that's my favorite. I'm probably knocking down 2 of those, and then I'm going to see where I'm at.
I would.
How long does the conversation happen afterwards? The people, when they go by Ben's, they have no idea the amount of fucking comedians that were in between. Do you remember? I remember the summertime shows and going in there and the sweat drying from your sets because I was moving around like because I was so nervous and drying on my face and then being so relieved and having all like you get $50 a spot and it was all mashed in with cab fare money all stuck in right like when you're drunk and come out of a titty bar back in the day, right? And going in there and then being like having to pay and being like, oh fuck, because that's back when it was dangerous down there.
Yeah.
Kind of like you just grab one and peel it out and be like, please don't be a 50. Please don't be a 50. I'm gonna get mugged here. Me, Dane, Bobby, Patrice, Keith, Voss, we would all just nobody knew who the fuck we were. We all would all just be standing there fucking just eating that pizza, laughing until like fucking 3 a.m. I actually like Ben's better than Joe's.
I love Ben's. I love Ben's. I would get cheese. Always get a cheese, pepperoni, and then if they had spinach and the white. The white pizza. Yeah, the white pizza, spinach with it. I had to get one of those, and then I'd always grab one for the road because I lived over on McDougal, and so I'd grab one for the road. Fuck.
All right, real quick. My late night when I was in New York, because those fucking delis are open all the time. My late night move was I would get 2 slices of pizza at one of those Rays. And then I would get, like a pint of ice cream, and then I would get a can of regular Pringles.
Oh.
And I would go home, and then that was just it. And I would just eat the fucking pizza, right? And then I'd have a little bit of the ice cream, and then I'd open the can of chips, and it was just like doge all the way down. And then the next morning I wake up like, why the fuck did I do that?
When I'm in New York now and I see a pizza place, like say I fly to New York, I drink on the plane, I land, I check into the hotel, and
I like how you said that, like that goes without saying. I fly to New York, I drink on the plane.
It's a 5-hour flight. Yeah. The second I see a pizza place, I go, who are we kidding? We're not on a diet. We're fucking this up right now. I just walk in. I mean, it's like so funny, Bill. I ordered my first drink in a year because I haven't been out. I haven't ordered a drink.
Wow.
And we were at that hotel, and they had the socially distant outdoor on the beach seating to have dinner. We went out. My whole family went out as for dinner, and the lady said, "What can I get you to drink?" And I went, "Oh my God, I have a drink that I don't normally drink, but I haven't had it barely at all this whole time because I haven't ordered it." And I go, double Tito's and soda, big glass, no lime." And then I was like, I haven't said that in a year. I haven't said that. And I said it every fucking night. I mean, it was like
your face is all cleared up. So you're looking. Yeah, I remember one time when I was drinking, there was somebody on the plane, male stewardess, whatever the fuck. What do you call them? Stewards? Flight attendant, right? He knew who I was, and I was drinking, and he just kept bringing them. He kept bringing them, dude. I was so fucking hammered. I was so fucking hammered by the time I got to LAX. I went home with a passenger. Like, he drove me home. He's like, do you need an Uber? I'm like, I was gonna get, you want me to give you a ride? I was like, yeah, fuck it. And I got in the car, and I didn't realize my wife was driving to LAX. And I got home as she got to LAX or something like that. And she was like, where are you? And I was like, oh, sorry again. Dude, it was the maddest I think I ever made her.
I'm in someone's
drove
car.
all the way the fuck down there. And it couldn't have been like, she couldn't have got there when I came. The plane came a little early. That's all I remember. She was going to the airport, and it might have been Burbank, dude. I was that level hammered. It was LAX. I remember that because I got down to baggage claim, and I was like getting the bed spins just looking at the carousel. Dude, it was bad. All right, we got to wrap this up here.